Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Fort Defiance High School versus Tallwood High School. Let's play.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains. This is Virginia's only televised high school academic quiz show. I'm your host, Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia who are competing for a share of $20,000 in scholarship money, courtesy of Invest 529 and the E.W. Scripps Foundation. The academic athletes joining us today are the Indians of Fort Defiance High School, coached by Eric Walker and Mark Sokolowski. Fort Defiance High School is in the Augusta County Public School System. The nearly 800 students in 9th through 12th grade are eligible to take college courses for dual credit through Blue Ridge Community College. Also with us today, the Lions of Tallwood High School, coached by Shannon Cullifer. Tallwood High School is part of the Virginia Beach City Public School System. It's home to the Global Studies and World Languages Academy, part of the Magnet program, where city students can study global issues and foreign languages. Welcome to all our students. Great to have them here with us today for Battle of the Brains. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Let's get underway with the first toss-up round. The 2025 movie Sinners features what lead actor who portrays the twin brother characters? Lola.
Michael B. Jordan.
That is correct. He plays Smoke and Stack. What martial arts action star got his start portraying Kato in the 1960s TV show The Green Hornet? Dylan.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee is correct. Australian author Thomas Keneally wrote the novel on which the film Schindler's List is based. Anthony.
Schindler's Ark.
That is correct. In Greek mythology, what is the name given to the nymphs who were considered the beautiful goddesses of trees? Lola.
Dryads.
Correct. The stem of what plant was used by the ancient Egyptians to make paper? Dylan. Dylan.
Papyrus.
That is correct. This man's works include The Wonders of the Invisible World and a book on witchcrafts and possessions. Identify this Puritan minister whose father was named Increase. Lola.
Mathers.
Repeat for me, please.
Mathers.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance. Diego.
John Winthrop.
It was actually Cotton Mather, no S on the name. The Six-Day War was the third in the Arab-Israeli wars in modern times, fought between Israel and Egypt, Jordan and Syria. It lasted from June 5th to June 10th of what year? Lucas.
1967.
Correct. It posits that economics is a zero-sum game and suggests exploiting colonies for their raw materials. Dylan.
Mercantilism.
Say again for me.
Mercantilism.
That is correct, mercantilism. Operation Desert Storm was a 1991 military operation to drive Iraqi forces out of what country? Lucas.
Kuwait.
Correct. What Oriental philosophy stresses the 4 noble truths? Dylan.
Buddhism.
That is correct, and the middle way. What English vice admiral and explorer is credited with the second? Dylan.
Francis Drake.
Correct. Second circumnavigation of the world in 1580. All right, players, look at the monitor and listen very carefully for a video question from the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch.
Who was the first governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia in 1776?
Dylan.
Patrick Henry.
Correct. What economic index measures the weighted average of the costs of a set of goods and can show inflation or deflation? Dylan.
Cost of living.
That is incorrect. Tallwood? Anthony?
Real GDP.
It's actually the Consumer Price Index. If you leave your chocolate bar on the dashboard during July, it will likely liquefy and leave a mess. Spell liquefy. Dylan.
L-I-Q-U-E-F-Y.
That is correct. The prime meridian is an imaginary semicircle on Earth that connects the North and South poles. Dylan.
Latitude.
That is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Tallwood. The prime meridian, an imaginary semicircle on Earth that connects the North and South poles through what city in England? Lucas.
London.
That is incorrect. The answer is Greenwich. In the summer of 2025, Bubba Wallace became the first African-American driver to win a race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What NBA icon co-owns Riley.
Michael Jordan.
That is correct. Co-owns the number 23 car that Wallace drives. Robin Williams and Dwayne Johnson appeared in different live-action movies about what? Jacob.
Jumanji.
Correct. What fictional game? Williams in 95, Johnson in 2017 and 19. What sport is famously played inside Duke University's Cameron Indoor Stadium? Lucas.
Basketball.
Correct. And that buzzer is the end of our first toss-up round. Good job by our teams. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains returns.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Want to catch up on the full season of play? Find full episodes on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. It is a tie game at this point. Fort Defiance High School and Tallwood High School, both teams with 70 points each. And before we get to our category round, we're going to introduce our team. So let's start with our team from Fort Defiance High School. First up is Peyton Woodson. Peyton is a senior who is in the National Art Honor Society and participates in Envirothon and the literary magazine at the school. Next up is Riley Kent. Riley is a senior who is president of the school's Future Business Leaders of America Club and is on the wrestling team. Our team captain is Dylan Townsend. Dylan's a senior who is in Student Congress, the Literary Club, and Task Force Resilience Club, and a good smiler. And wrapping up our team is Diego Cortez, who is in Key Club and History Bowl and is part of the Governor's School at Fort Defiance. That is our team from Fort Defiance. Good to have you all here with us today. Now our team from Tallwood High School, the Lions. First up is Anthony Chu, who is a senior, plays travel volleyball, is an avid reader and moviegoer, and hopes to study economics or foreign affairs in college. Our team captain is Lola Carodi, who is a senior, is a member of Model UN, enjoys history, and aspires to work as an archivist at the Smithsonian or the Library of Congress. Lucas Rogers is a junior, enjoys classical music and history, and is a musician, plays the piano. And wrapping up our team is Jacob Wilson, who's president of the Young Entrepreneurs Club and hopes to go to school in college for psychology. Our team from Tallwood High School, great to have you all here with us as well. And now for our category round, each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct within the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look here at today's categories from which you may choose. They are South America, in what country, and famous Toms. We do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team. They can confer, though, that with their teammates to come up with the correct answers. The captain cannot defer to another student to answer the category, and by the rules, the high score team gets first choice of category. In case of a tie, the team that had the last correct answer gets to go first in the category round, and in this case, that is Tallwood. So Lola, talk it over quickly with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like to play.
In what country?
All right, in which modern country would you find each of the following? The first is the pyramids at Giza.
Egypt.
Correct. Angkor Wat.
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Correct. Chichen Itza.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Correct. The Spanish Steps and Trevi Fountain.
Italy.
Correct. Machu Picchu.
Peru.
Correct. Topkapi Palace and the Blue Mosque.
It's Turkey.
Turkey.
Correct. U-R.
Iraq.
Iraq.
Correct. Mohenjo-Daro.
Easter Island.
It would be Pakistan. The Imperial Palace known as the Forbidden City.
China.
Correct. And finally, Cahokia Mounds.
The U.S.
That is correct. Good job on that category. All right, Fort Defiance, you'll either play South America or famous Toms. Dylan, talk it over with your teammates.
I'm leaving famous towns. Famous Toms, please.
Okay, name the famous Tom indicated in each of the following clues. Former Dallas Cowboys head coach.
Dallas Cowboys head coach, Tom.
Thibodeau.
Tom Landry. Tiny finger-sized traditional figure in English folklore.
Tiny Tom.
Tom Thumb.
Okay.
Lead singer of the Heartbreakers.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Correct. Lost the 1944 and 1948 presidential elections.
44. Who was that?
I should know this. Skip.
That would be Thomas Dewey. Actor who portrayed Loki in the Marvel Universe.
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
Correct. Harriet Beecher Stowe's title character.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
Correct. Guitarist of Rage Against the Machine.
Tom Koselvic.
Tom Morello. Actor who portrayed Magnum P.I. and Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods.
I don't know this.
Jackson.
Tom Holland.
Tom Selleck. Hollywood star of the Mission Impossible movie series.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
That would be Tom Cruise.
I thought it was Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's a brain fart. My fault.
All right, good job by our students in the category round. Up next, we'll have another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow Battle of the Brains on social media. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 85 points. Our team from Tallwood High School with 115 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. And a reminder first for our team, that teams that you do lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team then has the chance to answer the question. And of course, there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. A move by a woman tired of giving in led to a one-year bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955. Who led this major step? Dylan.
Rosa Parks.
That is correct, in the civil rights movement. What member of the Marvel superhero team, the X-Men, can control the weather? Dylan.
Johnny Torch.
That is incorrect. Lucas?
Storm?
That is correct, Aurora Monroe. The tallest mountain of Turkey is what peak that may also be the landing place? Lucas.
Mount Ararat?
Correct, the landing place of Noah's Ark, potentially. The endosymbiotic hypothesis proposes that blue-green algae are the ancestors of what organelle that contains? Lucas.
Mitochondria?
That is incorrect. What organelle that contains chlorophyll? Fort Defiance? Riley.
Chloroplast.
That is correct. Save the World, Battle Royale, and Creative are modes. Lucas.
Fortnite?
Correct. In what popular video game? A practical method of industrial synthesis for this compound earned a share of the 1931 Nobel Prize for Carl Bosch. Name this. Dylan.
Steel.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Tallwood. Name this pungent gas synthesized from nitrogen and hydrogen. No, Lola?
Nitrous acid.
It would be ammonia, or NH3. The character Quasimodo was created by which author of The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Anthony.
Dumas?
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance? Dylan?
Hugo.
Victor Hugo is correct. What was the first American state to secede from the United States? Lucas.
South Carolina?
That is correct, in December of 1860. In 1962, what African-American man made history when, after a lengthy legal battle, he was admitted to and later graduated from the University of Mississippi? Lucas.
Malcolm X?
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance? Dylan?
Johnson.
James Meredith. You may need your pencil and paper. What is the number of types of quarks raised to the power of their number of flavors? Dylan.
9.
That is incorrect. Tallwood? Lucas?
16.
It's actually 216. 6 types of quarks, 3 flavors, minus 6 cubed is 216. This word describes the substance expectorated when sick with a cold. Spell phlegm. Dylan?
P-H-E-L-M.
That is incorrect. Tallwood? Lucas?
Oh. P-H-L-E-G-M.
That is correct. At 6,684 feet, Mount Mitchell is the highest point east of the Mississippi River. Mount Mitchell is part of what mountain chain? Diego?
Rocky Mountains.
That is incorrect. Tallwood? Lucas?
Appalachian?
That is correct. Perhaps the first European to have set foot in North America, Leif Erikson was a native of what Scandinavian? Dylan?
Iceland.
That is incorrect. Of what Scandinavian? Lucas?
Denmark?
It was actually Norway. A paradigm is a standard or typical example. Spell paradigm. Dylan.
P-A-R-A-D-I-G-N.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper. A ship headed 45 degrees northeast makes a clockwise turn of unknown degrees measure and ends up heading due south. Give the degree measure of the ship's turn. Lucas.
45 degrees.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance. Riley.
135.
That is correct. All right, teams, turn your attention to the monitors for a video question from the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And you must wait until the question is asked completely before you buzz in.
Emanuel Leutze's famous painting depicts General George Washington crossing what river?
Dylan.
Delaware.
That is correct, the Delaware. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we will double the point value. Stay tuned to see which of our teams is today's winner, and we'll go on to round 2 here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores now as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 125 points. Our team from Tallwood High School with 165 points. And in this last toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled. So is the penalty, though, for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, good luck, teams. This is our final toss-up round. Fish are divided into 2 main categories. Chondrichthyes is one. Name the other. Lucas.
Distrixes.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance. Dylan.
Codices.
They're actually called osteichthyes. Lateral epicondylitis is a medical term for what condition that might affect someone like Arina Sabalenka? Dylan.
Blindness.
That is incorrect. Tallwood. Lucas.
Deafness.
It would be tennis elbow. She's a tennis player. What is the most common type of a large shark found in the Virginia region, including the Chesapeake Bay? Anthony.
Sandbar.
That is correct, the sandbar shark. What is the highest point within the 48 contiguous states? Dylan.
Mount Denali.
That is incorrect. Tallwood. Lucas.
Mount Rainier.
It's actually Mount Whitney in the Sierra Nevadas in California, 14,500 feet above sea level. Who was the ancient author of the Aeneid, which glorifies Rome? Dylan.
Virgil.
Virgil is correct. What was the basic decision in the 7-1 1896 U.S. Supreme Court case Plessy versus Ferguson? Lola.
Separate but equal.
That is correct. Separate but equal is constitutional. The Bogside Massacre is another name for what 1972 event in which British soldiers shot unarmed civilians? Lucas.
Bloody Sunday.
Correct. During the Troubles in Northern Ireland. What physics term named after an Austrian scientist is used to represent the ratio of the speed of a moving body to the speed of sound? Dylan.
Mach.
Ernest Mach is correct, the Mach number. This U.S. state's motto is Hope, covering approximately 1,500 square feet. 1,500 square miles, rather. Name this state with its capital at Providence. Lucas.
Rhode Island.
That is correct. This founder of the Niagara movement also wrote The Souls of Black Folk, a work that criticized Booker T. Washington. Name this co-founder of the NAACP. Lucas.
W.E.B. Du Bois.
That is correct. What National Basketball Association franchise plays in San Antonio, Texas? Riley.
Spurs.
Correct. Secretary of State John Hay negotiated the end of the Spanish-American War prior to the 1901 assassination. Lucas.
William McKinley.
Correct. Of which president? You may need your pencil and paper. Rounded to a tenth of a decimal, find the square root of 1,776. And the answer is 42.1. Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Josh Brolin, or Ben Affleck? Riley.
Batman.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for the question. Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Josh Brolin, or Ben Affleck, which actor did not portray Bruce Wayne on the silver screen? Jacob.
Josh Brolin.
Correct. Prior to the 18th century French Revolution, how many social classes or estates, Diego?
3.
3 is correct. Did the Constitution of France provide for? Clergy, nobility, and commoners. An intergovernmental military alliance, what does the acronym NATO stand for? Dylan.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
That is correct. What specific date is inscribed on the tablet that is held in the Statue of Liberty's left hand? Lucas.
July 4, 1776.
Correct. With the Santa Maria and the Pinta, what was the name of the third ship? Lucas.
Nina.
Correct. Columbus and his crew aboard. Well, our judges double-checked the final score. Here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow along at Battle of the Brains on social media. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains as we welcome students from L.C. Byrd High School playing against students from Collegiate School. Don't miss the action.
And here's the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on in this season's competition. Ending the round with a final score of 205 points, our team from Fort Defiance High School. Great job today by Diego, Dylan, Riley, and Peyton. And our winners today with a final score of 345 points, our team from Tallwood High School. And great job by Anthony, Lola, Lucas, and Jacob. And we'll see you back in round 2. Congratulations. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains. And we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529. Goodbye.